Hello students, welcome back to these economics video tutorials. In this video, I will be explaining on chapter 2, Central Problems of an Economy. Students, before we go further into the chapter, you need to learn what are needs and what are wants. So let us study what are needs. Needs are considered to be any items that is very much essential for survival. We need food, clothing, shelter, water, etc. for in our day-to-day lives because these are basic survival necessities. Let us study what are wants. Wants are anything that we desire to have. Suppose I desire to have an ice cream, but I will not die even if I don't have ice cream, right? Okay, so wants are not required for survival. So anyone can have a tremendously long set of wants, anything that we would like to have regardless of our survival. Okay, students? So needs are any goods and services which are essential for survival, whereas wants, it is not required for survival. Okay, let us get into the chapter. So the first topic, economic problems. Economic problem is basically the problem of choice. To satisfy biological needs and improve standard of living, a man wants varieties of goods and services like food, clothes, shoes, TV sets, mobile, furniture, visiting parks, and so on. But he cannot satisfy all his wants with his scarce resources. Therefore, he is compelled to pick and choose only the most urgent needs and leave the less important ones unsatisfied. So the very problem in making choice is called economic problem. The basic problem of choice arises due to scarcity of resources. Scarcity of resources is the root cause of economic problem. So scarcity refers to a situation when resources are not enough to satisfy all wants of the people. So that means demand of resources exceeds its stock supply. That means more of demand and less of supply. Let us study causes of an economic problems, or why does economic problem arise. So the first causes of economic problems is unlimited wants. Human wants are unlimited in nature. I will give you a simple example. Today, if I give you a chocolate, tomorrow you will say, I want something else. So every day we have increasing wants. And because human wants are unlimited, we can never be satisfied, and hence we keep on looking out for satisfying our wants, which are infinite. Second causes of economic problem, limited resources. Goods and services that satisfy human wants are produced with the help of resources such as land, labor, capital, and enterprise. But these resources are scarce while wants are unlimited, and hence it creates a problem. Every country in the world faces this scarcity of resources, and it has to decide how the resources has to be used wisely so that human wants to a certain extent are satisfied. So the last causes of economic problem, alternative uses of resources. Economic resources are not only limited, but resources have alternative uses. When I'm talking about resources having alternative uses, that means a piece of land can be used either for building a school, building hospital, building a house, etc. So here, since resources have alternative uses, we have to make a choice, and that creates a problem because if resources are not used to the best use, then it would not solve the problem and it would lead to wastage of already scarce resources. So students, these are the three causes of economic problem: unlimited wants, limited resources, alternative uses of resources. We have the last topic, central problems of an economy. Now, let us understand this concept that our wants are unlimited, but resources are scarce. Because of this reason, every economy has to face the problem of choice, which makes it the central problem of the economy. The first central problems of an economy: what to produce and in what quantity. It is the problem of choosing which commodities should be produced and in what quantities. There is a limited resources, and thus producers cannot produce all the goods in an economy. So every economy has this problem of what to produce and quantity of goods to be produced. An economy has to decide whether to produce more of consumer goods or to produce more of producer goods. So consumer goods means clothes, shoes, food items, etc. Producer goods are tools, machines, guns, etc. So depending on the consumption needs of the people, an economy has to decide what to produce and how much to produce. The second central problems of an economy: how to produce. It is the problem of choosing the appropriate technique of production for producing goods. There are two techniques of production. One is labor-intensive technique, that is use of human labor, and the other is capital-intensive technique, that is use of machines. An economy has to decide which type of technique should be used to produce goods. What is more important for the society? Whether more of labor-intensive technique or whether more of capital-intensive technique to be used for production. When more labor-intensive is used, there will be more time consumption and cost also becomes higher. When more capital intensive is used, it means more of machines and tools are used and less time consumption and cost effective. But people will not get as much as jobs as required. So economy has to decide which technique should be used. The third central problems of an economy: for whom to produce. For whom to produce refers to the problem of how to distribute the produced goods and services among the individuals within the economy. Like who gets how much of goods that are produced in the economy? Who gets more and who gets less? People having higher income will definitely possess higher purchasing capacities. Therefore, for a proper and equal distribution of goods and services, there should be equality of income among all the people of the society. We have different factors of production, so an economy has to decide that for whom the production should be done. They need to ensure that how the distribution of income would happen among the factors of production so that there is social justice. That's all for today. Thank you.